Good morning, all of you. Hope you will be fine. We're just gonna have a review from your chapter number 3 of D2, 3 and 4. That is about basic algebra. So algebra is basically based on the very basic things of algebra. What are those? If you just start algebra, the very first thing of algebra is what? It's a constant and a variable. So what is a constant? Numbers, any numbers from 0 to 9, and they are also called the coefficients. When we write the numbers along with the variable, they are called the coefficients. And what are the variables? A to Z alphabets utilized along with the combinations of numbers. Numbers and alphabets, when you combine together, that will become next thing, that is called a term. Mean when we combine a constant and a variable, that will become a term. How? It's 2a 3z minus 4a 6z or 14x y 16y z. So these are the examples for terms. We just combine constant and variables. And when we write numbers along with the variables, along with the alphabets, like this 2 here, 3, minus 4, 6, 14, 16, they are called coefficients. Switch over fan. They are called coefficients. Right? So, constant, it's a very basic. Constant, variable, term. After term, we have the next thing. Expression. What is an expression?
When we combine a term with a sign, two terms.
Combining of two or more terms, that is called an expression, like 2a minus 4a plus 3z plus 6z. Over here, we just combine four terms with the sign of addition and subtractions. So now they are called expressions. So before going toward the expression, from terms, we have two options. We have two types of the terms. Whether it's a like term or unlike term. Like or unlike doesn't mean that you like it and you don't like it. It doesn't mean that you don't like that term. That's why you don't like your terms with anyone else. So that's why it's unlike term. Or if you like something, that's like or no. Like terms or unlike terms mean if you are given same variables along with the coefficient. What about this one? A and A. So these two are like terms. Similarly, 6z and 3z, they are also called the like terms. If we consider these terms, over here, 2a and minus 4a, they are like terms. 3z, 6z, a second pair of like terms, and rest all are. It's 14xy, 16yz, they are unlike terms. Mean, if any terms are not going to have same variable, even the same power. If you are given over here, it's 3x here, and over here this is 3x. So 3x and 3x here, they are not like terms. Why? Over here, the exponent for the variable x is 1, and here the exponent for the variable x is 2. They are not like terms. Terms will be like if and only 100% they are going to have a same variable with the same exponent, with the same power if it is given. Okay? So that is the difference between like terms and unlike terms. So when you got expressions, and expression are in a way that you are given few like terms in that expression, so you can add or subtract them. 2a minus 4a, what it will be? Minus 2a, 3z plus 6z plus 9z. So this is your answer for the expression. And now the final thing. Equation. What is the difference between an expression and an equation?
We add an equality sign.
Yeah.
Equality.
Equality sign, sign of equality. If we placed, or if we are given the sign of equality between any 2, 3 or 4 expressions or terms, if you are given sign of equality between any expression, that will become an equation. Like it's 3a plus 4z is equal to 6. that is equal to 6. So this is called 3a plus 4c is equal to 6. So this is called an equation. Okay? So keeping the very basic things in your mind, that what is algebra and how we have to solve it, we'll move forward. Where's the duster? We'll move forward. So these are the very basic things. By keeping these things in our mind, we'll solve few examples related to expansions and simplifications of your algebraic expressions. Expansions and simplifications. First of all, simplifications is 6x squared plus 9x squared minus 3yz plus 4zy. You are being asked to simplify this one. The very first thing which we have to check over here, do we have any like terms here?
Yes.
6x squared and 9x squared?
Like
terms. What is the difference between yz and zy?
Nothing
There is
different.
no difference, it's a formation. In first term z was written in the second place, and in the second term z was in the first place. Basically variables are same. So these are the like terms. 6 plus 19, 9. 15x squared. Okay. 4 minus 3. It's positive 1 yz or positive yz. You are not supposed to write 1 as a coefficient, because if there is no coefficient given along with any variable, it's 1. It's 1. So this is the very first example. If you are given any expression, how would you simplify? Second thing, expansion. X into xy plus z minus 2 into xy plus 4. Over here, we have to go for expansion first. Mean, the number which you are given at the start of bracket, that will be multiplied with both the digits which you are given within the bracket. Similarly, over here with the second step. X times xy. X and x, they are the same variables?
X squared.
Yeah, when we multiply, the powers would be added. X squared
X squared.
y. xz minus 2 into xy
Minus 2y.
2xy minus 9 plus
Minus
2 into 4
8.
Okay, is there any like term do we have? This is x square y, this is xz, this is 2xy, this is 8. So all these 4 are unlike terms, so no more simplification. That is your answer. This is very basic things. Instead of this one, if you are given 2 terms and you are just, this was about the simplifications and expansions of basic algebra or algebraic expression. So instead of this, if you are given any expressions like this is 6x squared plus 9x, and you are being asked, instead of simplification, you are being asked factorize. Factorize, that's mean here now we need to take something common in both of them. What we have common in them both, 6 and 9, a digit which can divide both the numbers. What is that? Okay, 3. Over here x is 2 times and over here x is 1 time. So what is the common numbers of x in both the terms? 1x, mean x. Now 6x squared will be divided by 3x. 6x squared by 3x. 6x squared mean x will be 2 times. 3 times 2 is 6, and this x is cancelled. So what we have left now?
2x.
Okay?
Plus
Now second is 9x by 3x. X is cancelled, 3 times 3 is 9. So plus 3. This is your answer. If we are given, this is factorization. 3b, yes, we have a simple factorization over there. And midterm break also we have over there. So this is clear? So there were, you were just given 2 terms which we need to take as a common. Instead of 2 terms, if you are given 4, then what will you do? Suppose 7x squared plus 14x plus x squared y, or xy plus 2x, 2y. Suppose that is your question. Instead of 2 terms, now you are given 4. For this one, we have to go for pairing first. We need to do the factorization, but make the pairs. It's the first pair and the second pair. What is common in the first pair? 7x. What we have left now? 7x square by 7x is x.
Plus
14 by
2x.
7 is
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
and common in the next two terms
Y.
plus y into x
X
plus y.
plus 2.
And x plus 2 is a common factor over here. This is a very big check for you. If you are given a same number within the bracket, that means our factorization is correct till here. That is the first check for all of you. It's a first check. Now take this factor as a common. X plus 2 will be written 1 and taken as a common. If we divide this complete term by x plus 2, what will you left then? 7x? Then plus y. So this is your answer. That is another form of factorization or basic algebra. Now the final thing, midterm break. Midterm break for a quadratic equation or a quadratic expression of degree 2, mean you are given power 2 of any number. Suppose your question is it's a square plus 5a plus 6. How would you solve it? Yeah.